everyone, Saint here, Legacy Futures Trading Group for VanLife Day Traders. Today is Monday, June 16th, 2025. It's 2:13 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, and we are here trading the Nasdaq Futures September 2025 contract. This is a 15-minute chart. And this is our trade number 2 of the day, or US session afternoon trade. And this morning, if you haven't seen this morning video, I would suggest you go and watch that one first. It was a really nice trade, and market hit a big target zone here. So we knew that market at some point it was going to turn around. It spent many hours here, like 1, 2, 3, 3.5 hours actually, right, trying to push to the upside. But when the car is out of gas, there is nothing you can do to make it go up the hill. It can go downhill, but not uphill. And that's what happened here. My opinion, how I see it, market got out of gas and they kept trying, but eventually, well, they're still trying. But we got a really nice setup. I'm not gonna say, let me know in the comments what you think. Did I buy here? Did I sell? Did I sell? Did we buy? Anyway, it was an awesome trade. Great trade management. Okay, watch the video, see how I manage my entry and how I fixed the trade. All right. And at the after the trade, of course, I explain everything, why, because, porque, why I was looking for the setup that I was looking for and everything. So hope you enjoy it, hope you learned something, and subscribe, share, like. Let me know in the comments, okay, what do you think about the trading strategy? How was your weekend? What are your expectations for the week? Anything you want to share with us, we'll be happy to read what you have to say. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the video. 15-minute chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Over 2 hours. Over 2 hours, market in a sideways range. Why? Because, porque? Let's see if you can guess. Because market hit a big target zone. Wow. When market hit big target support resistance zones, it might have some gas left, but that move is done. This really nice bullish move, that is done. This could be a retracement, and market could continue to the upside. Yes, we don't have all the info right now. I was going to look for a sell setup in lower time frames, and you can see it right here. Okay, give me a minute. 15 minutes. Let's go back. Okay, I don't need to, but that's because of experience. We have right there. Oh, this is easy to see. Okay, now we go to the 5-minute chart. There we have it. Really simple. We have a high, we have a low. Actually, this is the low. Remove. and then we have resistance, pop, support, pop, and target. Boom. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. I love it when this happens. Oh, there we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I went out to get some groceries and I missed the move, but it would have been easy, an easy few more points. I mean, from this would have been an entry, the break of this low right here towards resistance, at least 15 points, 30 points, 25 points in less than 5 minutes, you know. And market will keeps doing that day in and day out. So right now, I'm gonna wait until 2 in the afternoon and see if we can grab some extra points. But really, I'm really done right now for the day. But this retracement move could be just starting, so we might have a okay. We don't have all the info yet. We're waiting to see what's gonna happen, but probabilities of market turning into I mean, not a strong bullish move, but like a weak bullish, bearish move, I'm sorry. So let's see. Alrighty, so still waiting. I see a sell setup, but we have this target zone. This is the first level of target zone, and it's kind of acting as a support. We have this low here, and we have this market started moving to the downside, and it bounced very near that low. We have a small support zone here, and we have a small target zone here. We have a resistance level right here. So there is some room to the downside, and let me see. Okay, all right, let's do this.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna sell one contract, 55, 50, 650, 57.75, and I'll explain to you in a minute what I'm doing here.
Order filled.
Okay, order filled, one contract, 57.75. Why I sold one contract? Because market still could come and retest this resistance zone. So there's some room to the upside. I already have my trade of the day. Okay, I'm okay with that. We can grab some extra points. The confirmation would be market breaking that first level of target, which it's more than probable. Okay, and we have plenty of room here to grab some nice extra points. And I was gonna say something else. I forgot. I probably when market starts moving, we close the trade. We'll explain a little bit more of what's going on here. So now it's just a matter of waiting. Alrighty, so we entered a trade here at 157.75, knowing that market could come back up and retest this resistance zone. Market actually came back to this. This is the last resistance zone of this potential move. And so what we did after I saw that price action right there. I sold another contract, and I mentioned this before. I'm gonna sell one contract. If it moves, great, we're good. If it goes back and retest the resistance zone, because we knew there was a lot of risk here, potential risk. Well, I sold another contract and I average my entry level to 173.50 instead of the 157 something. And now we're just waiting for market. Now I don't have to wait until market pushes all the way down towards that target zone, which I think is highly probable. This could be a huge trade. However, you know that trading plan, trading goal, I am not looking for a home run here. So let me see how many points we can grab out of this move. Up. Okay. Entry. 2. We can grab 15, 30 points. Okay. 30 points, and that's gonna be $600, and that's gonna give us another awesome trading day, even though I still am confident that market will break eventually this level. So let's see what happens at 2 in the afternoon. Market closes below my entry level, then we're in for a sweet ride to the downside and to great profits. So let's just wait and see. Alrighty, here they come, and we have 20 points right there. So 70, that's 60. This should be $520 right here. Come on. And come on. Actually, no, it's, wait, what? $60.
Target filled.
Catching target field. Ha! What an awesome trade. Alrighty. Okay, so perfect legacy futures trading strategy, perfect following of the price action. We understood that it was highly probable that market was not going to continue to the upside. Why? Because ¿por qué? Because market hit a big target zone. We mentioned that since this morning. But before we continue, and I'm gonna explain the trade as I always do for you guys. We have here NASDAQ sell setup, pop. We have entry. I'm gonna average the entry, which was, oh, I closed it at it was 173.50. So 2 contracts at, let me make sure I am talking properly. I don't want to do so we have 157.75 plus 189, that equals 346 divided by 2. Yep, 173.50. That's the average. 173.50. Okay, 22, 173. 22, 173.50. Pop. We have target. Whoa. Target. We have two contracts at 21, 160, 50, which that equals 73. That's 13 points. 13 points. Pop. We have total trade. We have 26 points, which equals, and we already said that, $520. Why? Because ¿por qué? Because we know market gives $20 per Nasdaq point. Boom! Really awesome trade, and let's talk a little bit about that. We have here from okay, so I really love the trade management. Sorry, I'm you know, every time I finish a trade, it's like your brain goes in sleep mode. So I understood that after market hitting that big target zone, let's go to the 2 hour chart. You know, I like 2 hour charts. Wow. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, we have market hitting, and we can see it here really clearly. Market hitting that big target zone, tried pushing, and whap, it bounced right back. In 2 hours, yes, buyers were in control. Remember, this is retail traders that we are talking about. Okay, many traders, they look at order flows, and you are not going to see the order flows of the smart money, big funds, banks, all the players that really are in control of the market. You are not gonna see those orders. Okay, unless you have a professional data feed, which is like $500 a month, and then that's a game changing. But really, I have never used it. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but because I only trade 1, 2, 3 contracts at a time, you know, that's now when you are trading 8, 10, 20 contracts, well, then I think you might as well have the professional data feed. But anyway, so market it couldn't continue. Actually, it closed below that target level. Next candle, okay, market tried pushing to the upside, and eventually buyers got out, sellers got in, and I still believe we have some really nice opportunity here to keep on dropping. More than probably tomorrow we might have a nice sell setup, but for now I'm done. We had an awesome morning trade right here. You can see it right here. Okay, flop. We had an awesome trading day in the afternoon, selling the market. So we can sell the market a few minutes after, we can buy the market. The market will always be on the move usually, and there's a lot of opportunities. So awesome trade here, awesome trade management, like I was talking about. I understood that market was gonna drop, and it hasn't dropped yet. This is what I mean when the trade management was awesome. I understood that it was highly probable that we're gonna see a bearish move. I sold one contract because I didn't want to miss the trade, but knowing that market could come back and retest this resistance zone, specifically this high right here, and that's exactly what they did. Swap, they came up towards this second resistance zone and they bounced off that. That was my signal to pull the trigger. I sold here for an average of 73.50. Then market went up more again. I was like, oh no, but I wasn't that worried because I knew my stop loss was a really high stop loss. But anything above this resistance zone, I would then consider a closing of the market trade with a loss, waiting for, and hopefully you're not gonna see many of these examples, but if market went above this resistance zone, then I would wait for a retracement and try to close the trade with the minimum possible points lost. But that was not the case. Market bounced here really nicely, and when I saw that, I was like, okay, we are in for a really nice ride. Still, actually, we can move that minor level to around here. Okay, around here. So still we could have some really nice points. Remember, this is just how I analyze the market, not financial advice. Don't go buying or selling because Ra said, or I heard Ra saying that market was gonna do this and market was gonna do that. No, I am responsible for my own trades. But the management was awesome. Sold one contract, market went even higher, which was expected. Okay, the reason I sold here one contract was because I understood if I didn't pull the trigger early this morning, I would have missed the trade. I didn't want that to happen, but I understood that there was a probability of market going up for a little bit more. It caught me by surprise, this big bullish candle, but then okay, it reached where it needed to reach, and now they're doing, and we grabbed some really awesome points, 13 points, 26 point total. And yeah, that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think about the trade. Subscribe and share so others can see the crazy things we do here. Well, crazy because they're not the norm, okay? But this is how professional traders trade the market, and by professional traders I mean me. Yeah, but I know other professional traders that they use similar. They look at the market similarly as I do here. But everything I say here, it's my opinion, and it's how I understand the market, how I trade it, and well, hopefully you can learn something and apply it to your trading strategy, and you are successful. So yeah, let me know in the comments. subscribe, share. Want to learn my trading strategy? You want to join our trading group? Questions, comments, complaints, jokes, you know what to do. Saint Legacy Futures Trading Group for VanLife Day Traders. You have a great one. Ka-ching!